Hi and welcome to How to Beauty. This is Lauren and I just wanted to chat with you for a few minutes about retinol. If you're interested, please stay tuned, like, and subscribe. So I just wanted to get into retinol with you for a minute and talk to you about why we use retinol. Retinol gets rid of hyperpigmentation, it gets rid of large pores, it exfoliates, it increases cell turnover. What is cell turnover? It's really easy to understand. So when you're about 14, 15, your cell turnover is really fast. That's why our skin looks gorgeous and glowing when we're really young. What slows down is our cell turnover over time. But we don't know if it's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, I could keep going. We don't know because everyone is so different, right? But I would say usually in your 30s, your cell turnover slows down, meaning the way that your skin naturally, the dead skin naturally comes off, the way that you have cell renewal with your skin, all of it really starts to slow down. So what does that mean? Well, if you have oily skin, your skin can tend to seem to build up even faster. That's why I said you don't really know when cell turnover is slower, because you could have super oily skin and it feels like your skin is just building and building and building because of all of the oil, and it's possible. For me, I have dry skin, so my skin started to look, I would say, duller, and it didn't seem as radiant probably in my late 30s, so it wasn't too bad. But anyway, so cell turnover is really important. So retinol, let's talk about exfoliator real quick. So an exfoliator is going to help with cell turnover with the dead skin that's just dangling off. So you wash your face or you do a little manual exfoliation, that skin that's dangling and hanging off, which sounds weird, goes away. But then you still have the layer on your skin that may still have dead skin, it may still have oil, it just may not turn over as fast. So when you exfoliate, it's amazing, it's instant gratification, but usually you have to exfoliate every single day. So when you use a retinol, retinols go into the skin. They started off using retinol for people who had acne, and it really works. That's why you see different and all of these different retinols for acne, and it worked. And why it worked is because it was getting rid of the oil, which is sebum. It was getting rid of the oil, it was shrinking the pores, and it was making the acne go away because it was killing the acne as well. So it was really groundbreaking many years ago. Then doctors started using retinol for anti-aging. They decided if it can help increase cell turnover, getting rid of that dead skin and helping your skin get new skin, beautiful looking skin, we also found out it helped build collagen just by doing these scientific things that your skin wasn't just naturally doing anymore or as well. So most people can use retinol. Most people can tolerate it, and there are percentages of retinol that anybody can try. The reason why I'm making this video today is because you only have a teeny tiny window right now to start using your retinol or a new retinol. You don't want to use retinol in the summertime, and you don't want to use any products that have sunscreen and retinol. I'm old school. Old school says you use retinol at night. Now, make sure that when you go and get your retinol, you can tell what type of percentage it is. Now, Kate Somerville makes some great products with retinol. They won't give you the exact percentage, which is fine. It means that it's a lower dose, which means they put a lower dose in their products so everyone can tolerate it better. Now, if you were to get a retinol from your doctor should tell you that you should use retinol 1 to 3 times a week. So every other day or every 2 days when you get started. The other catch is a stronger retinol, so a 1% or higher, is going to make you peel. Now, the reason why you don't want to peel in the summertime is because we're usually outside. So if you're running, you're working out, you're running errands, you don't like sunscreen, you gotta use sunscreen when you use retinol. But when you are doing all those things outside, the retinol makes your skin more sensitive to sun. Why? Not only the chemical, but because it's increasing cell turnover, you have newer and newer skin. You've got to protect it with sunscreen. So everyone suggests you use your retinol in the winter time. Early spring. But if you're a sun baby and you're a sunbather and you don't like sunscreen, then no retinol for you. You can use your exfoliators, you can do all of those things, but sun worshipers who don't like sunscreen, either and or don't do it. But when you do use retinol, because dermatologists, going back to the acne, they decided it is amazing for wrinkles. You can use retinols all around your eye. Most, now not the strongest ones, right? But they have eye creams with retinols, so you can get, a little bit past your orbital bone with the retinol. So I suggest a retinol eye cream, and I suggest a retinol. So Rock makes great retinols. Those are affordable at the drugstore. Your doctor, your dermatologist can prescribe one for you, and they can prescribe different percentages to really increase the cell turnover and make your skin look like baby skin. They just really are great. Now, when do you start a retinol? Start it when it's not summertime, and you can be any age to start a retinol. The sooner the better. There's a lot of influencers and younger clients coming in using retinols because their mom started using it. Now, if you use a retinol and you have severely sun-damaged skin, meaning you have freckles that have now turned to deeper freckles, if you have age spots, anything that is really annoying, you may need to do a xoxo laser. You may need to do a chemical peel, and all of these things really need to be done now. And that's why I'm bringing it up. So instant results is going to be a xoxo laser that's going to take off layers of your skin. It's going to lighten and brighten your hyperpigmentation. You can do several chemical peel treatments to get the cell turnover to go faster, to get rid of the dead skin. A lot of people will do a chemical peel, and then a few weeks or months later, they will start a retinol regimen. Just remember that every retinol is not, created equal. The things that you can get in the store are usually a lesser percentage, but sometimes that's good because then you're not going to be peeling. I sold several clients retinols in the past, and sometimes they freaked because their skin was peeling and they didn't want to peel. So a lower percentage, like I said, the Kate Somerville is a lower percentage. There's a bunch of different retinols that you can, the Rock products are a lower percentage, so they're not going to be as tough. But again, my recommendation is to get rid of hyperpigmentation and to make your skin look almost wrinkle-free is going to be a retinol. There's just nothing like it on the planet. If you are very strict and you will use sunscreen in the summertime, then go ahead, you can try it. But my suggestion is seize the day, try a retinol now, try something that is just, over the counter that you can get. Look at the reviews. I think Philosophy had and I think they still do, they have a retinol. I never peeled with the retinol. My skin looked amazing. It really wasn't that sensitive to light. I don't remember having a problem with that one. So I'm trying to think what it was called. I mean, it would be the only retinol. They have retinoid pads. We had women swearing by those Philosophy retinoid pads. Retinoid is just a little different than retinol, and it's usually easier tolerated. But just know that if you have really bad hyperpigmentation, the hyperpigmentation is just even deeper, and they're going to come out even more. So when you do a chemical peel, if your skin is damaged that much, or if you do a retinol or retinoid, or really do that laser that's really going to make your skin look brand new and young, don't go back out in the sun. Unless you just have so much money, you can blast it off and then put it back on, and then blast it off your face and then put it back on. Most women will start usually in their 50s with lasers and retinol, and they won't go back in the sun. I think we have all found out that we do need vitamin D and we do need to be out in the sun, but it's just these extremes. It's like, are we going to be in the sun for a long period of time and damage our skin? Because we do know sun damages our skin. And, you know, I have seen women in their 50s, sometimes younger than that, and the damage is so bad, a retinol couldn't even help them now. Like I said, a Fraxel laser will, a chemical peel will. Like peel, if you go to some doctor that is really good and has really good reviews, they can turn your skin around. The last thing is sunscreen. If you could get a sunscreen that you love, I mean, if you're a simple gal and you would just like it in your foundation, that's what I suggest. Protect your skin as soon as you can. You're never too young to start a retinol. You're never too old to start a retinol. They are really good. You can find one in your budget. I think Neutrogena makes a good retinol product. But the cell turnover is really, that you get instant gratification after a few weeks. You will never want to stop using a retinol, and if you don't, just use your sunscreen. But I just wanted to give you like a heads up. Start it now, get a chemical peel, do something before the summertime, and then protect. Get yourself a great hat, some big gorgeous sunglasses, and an amazing sunscreen. And I know Dr. Dre, the dermatologist in Houston, talks about sunscreens, and she has a library full of recommendations that I would suggest that you go to, and I'll link that down below. But thank you so much for letting me talk to you today about retinols. I hope it has shed some light on some ways to help your skin look younger and more youthful, and go ahead and try it. Go for it. Thank you so much for watching How To Beauty. Have a great day. Bye-bye.